Hello guys, I'm Harif Kannan and I've begun my coding journey. I'm gonna be posting videos for about 100 days I guess, and I have begun my coding journey with Python since it's the most popular and trending language right now, and it's really easy to get into. So hence the choice of language. And my real intentions were not to really post videos and record my journey, but my brother suggested that I record and keep a track of what I'm doing every day, since it also will have a responsibility that I have to do this work every single day and keep myself consistent. His original idea was to teach you guys what I'm teaching, what I'm learning, but my idea is to, like, my approach would be like just explaining that what I've learned. At least that's what I'm gonna do today, and I might change what I'm posting as day passes by. So let me show you where I'm studying from. So this is the source, from Free Code Camp, Python for Beginners full course. And today I completed the first 40 minutes, which was just a game, the game we have played during our childhood, rock paper scissors. I think all of us know about rock paper scissors, right? So let me jump right into the code, so so yeah. mm, the first block of code is import random. So import is of Python module, you can call it. So what import does is we are able to call in lots of different Python libraries and functions into the current namespace, into the current program, and we can use it. As you can see, I use the random function here, and it could have not been possible if I had not imported the random module in the first code. And usually the import function, import module is always put on the top of the code. And on the block 2, when I get here, I have wrote a function called get choices. So this function will be used to get the input from the user, as to what will they be choosing on their option, rock paper or scissor. And we have made sure that a computer chose a random option. So I'm gonna go explain line by line. So player choice is a variable that I've created, and I think there's one small error here, that because I'm getting input from the user, so input, enter a choice, rock paper or scissor. Yes. So we will get the input, and here we have a list called options, and the options here are rock paper scissor. And doing this, the variable computer choice randomly will assign one of these things whenever required, thanks to the use of random operator. So sometimes it will be rock, sometimes it will be paper. The random function will take care of it. And we have a dictionary here called choices, which will assign the value of player choice to the value of player choice to the key player, and computer choice to the key computer. And at the end, choices get returned to this function. And then we have another function called check win, and we have passed two arguments, player and computer, so, and also one new thing that I've learned today is something called f strings. So normally when you concatenate strings, there are different methods to concatenate strings. You could put plus, you could just write them as one by one. So in this method called f strings, you just basically have to put a f here in the beginning, and instead of putting plus, you put the values in curly braces. So you chose player, computer chose computer. And this is the logic behind our check win function. So I'm sure you guys are familiar with if not, then if is a conditional statement. What it does basically is that it compares. So let's say if Hari is a good boy, then give him 10 rupees. If not, else give him 0 rupees. So it will check. In this case, it is if players equal to computer, return it's a tie. And let me tell you what was the difference between equal to and one equal to means. So one equal to is an assignment operator, where the input gets assigned to the player choice, but here this operator checks if whether a is equal to b, and if a is equal to b, then it returns it's a tie, else what happens. Then we go to the next line, which is elif player is equal to rock. We have implemented a new technology which is only available in Python, which is called nested if. So what nested if is, implementing if inside an if. So we already have a if here. If we have a if clause within another if clause, then it is called nested if. So we check. So the computer checks if it's a tie, it's not a tie. Then the player has chosen rock. So if the computer chooses scissors, we return rock smashes scissor and we win. Else, return paper covers rock, you lose. And it is the same process as you guys know. The three rules: scissors always cuts the paper, and rock always breaks the scissor, and the paper always catches the rock. These are the three win conditions of the game. Are there more? Scissor can cut the paper. I think I told you that. But if not, you guys just can go read through this. I'm sure you guys know the rules. So after we do all this, we have to call the functions before we are able to use this. This is basically us checking the results. So here I'm calling the get choice function, and I'm using a variable called result to call the check win function. And here I'm calling the key key value key, and the value gets called. I'm calling the key here from player choices player I'm calling here, and player's choice will get inputted here. So that's the use of using dictionary. What dictionary does is it is used to store the data in key and value pairs. So that's what dictionary does. And finally we print result. Now I'm gonna run the code and show you to guys. So enter a choice. Let's say rock smashes scissors, I win. Okay, let's run it again. Let's say paper, you chose paper, computer chose, oh I lose. And one interesting thing that I've noticed is, if I'm gonna put a option like hurry, you chose hurry, computer chose paper, we get an output of none. So, and I'm gonna be tackling what other things can I do with this game, and how can I improve it. If you guys want to give me ideas on how should I improve this game, then I'm open for ideas. What else can we change? Should we bring new symbols to this? Like, do you guys remember Lady Water Gun while we used to play in childhood? Lady Water Gun, and there was like lots of games similar to this, rocks paper scissors. So we could implement and have different things. So anyways, this is my day one of coding journey, and I had created this game called rock paper scissors, and this is just the start, and I'm gonna be learning a lot more in faster paces from tomorrow and day after. So that's day one of Python, I mean learning coding. Okay, thank you guys. Bye. Bye. Love you always. Bye.